myself too much here, but I want to share a story that happened over 25 years ago. It has to do with cause marketing. I was a young professional and I was working for a skin and hair care company. And basically, we were doing cause marketing, and the proceeds from fashion shows were going to a research organization. And it's really interesting because back then, people would ask us, customers and people who wanted to attend the fashion show would say, well, why this particular charity? And how much of the proceeds? And we really didn't have the answers, although we knew it was a good cause. And certainly we weren't doing anything wrong. Everything just felt so loose. And if you fast forward to today, being a good ethical marketer and an ethical cause marketer means you are dotting your I's and crossing your T's. It starts with why? Why are you attaching your brand to this cause? People shouldn't have to guess. They should understand that connection. Let me give you an example. My husband and I are children's book authors, and we've written books, A Whisper from Noel and Grandpa Don't Worry, and all of the proceeds of those books go to the College of New Jersey. And there's no guess here. We have it all spelled out on our website that in honor of my stepdaughter and her memory after she passed, her undergraduate school is TCMJ. She loved research and doing research for the psychology department. So they've set up this fund, and being that my brand is all about education and how much I believe in higher education, anything that would be made on our children's books go to fund psychology research students at TCMJ. And that makes a lot of sense. So that's the first tip, is that people shouldn't guess, spell it out, and there should be that connection of the why is this brand participating with this cause. It should make sense. The second tip is all about transparency around the donation. So back in the day, I had mentioned, well, how much of the proceeds? Where do my ticket, the cost of my ticket, how much goes to the research organization? No one should have to ask. That should be spelled out. 20% of sales, 50% of sales, all of the proceeds go to. And that's being transparent to your client or your consumer. And that matters today. They should not have to ask. People are very generous. And when they know that their money and how much is going as a donation to a good cause, they're more than willing. And then I also remember how, as a team of PR and marketers back in the day, we didn't have access to who's doing what, who's responsible for what part, what was the process, who's reporting, who's actually sending out the thank yous for the proceeds from the ticket sales. That all was very loose. You can't be loose today. When you go into an agreement, a partnership, an alliance, if you're the brand or you're the cause, you want to know specifically all of the process, everything about the reporting, the responsibilities, the legality, everything of what you're doing. So that's tip number 3. Spell it out, right down to the smallest detail. You don't want to leave anything for chance. When things are left for chance and things go wrong and you're trying to do something good, right? As a cause marketer, well, news travels very quickly in social media. We live in a social media world where something that you're trying to do well bubbles up, and the next thing you know, it's an issue. And if it's not addressed, it becomes bigger and bigger, and it's a crisis. So those are 3 tips to help all of you as you are doing your cause marketing so that you can be ethical cause marketers.